This is off your Spotify, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Quote, the first artist to come from the buzzed about partnership between the recently relaunched Tamla Records / Capital and Encouragement Music, backed by Quality Control, and founded by longtime QC engineer / A&R Thomas Tillie, man.
Mm-hmm.
How were you discovered?
I was discovered through Instagram. I was going viral for the song Holy Steppin'. And that's when Tillie, man, from Quality Control, head A&R, he reached out to me. He said, man, just come by the crib, man, you know what I'm saying, record a couple records, so let's vibe out. So I went to Atlanta. At first, I missed him the first 2 times because I called and he didn't answer. I missed him the first 2 times. I came to Atlanta, so I came to Atlanta the 3rd time. But by this 3rd time, I had prayed with my family members. I'm like, man, I need to know who is with me for this journey. Like, I need to know the next level that I'm going to. You know what I'm saying? So I prayed, and then the 3rd time, he answered when I came to Atlanta. And then we met up. I did about 4 songs over there. He loved them. And then he invited me, and then I went home, back to Ohio. He invited me back for this thing called the Stellars Awards. And I never been, me, like I wasn't really with all the church activities and stuff like that. But he just invited me, you know what I'm saying? And I went to the Stellars, and it was cool, you know what I'm saying? But I really loved to record at his house again. So by the time I recorded again, I'm like, I'm with you, bro. Like 100% with you. I don't know what you're doing, if you got a label or whatever, but I'm with you 100%. And ever since then, we've been rocking out, and it's been a year now. And I stayed down, like, throughout all the times, like, that I had to endure just missing my family and stuff like that. I ended up staying with him, moving in with him. And then, you know what I'm saying, we got some albums done and just, like, a lot of content done. And then we just signed the deal with Capital, you know what I'm saying, and QC and Tamla, and Encouragement Music. We just got a deal. So all of that to say is never give up on your dreams and steady going forward. Steady, like always go forward with your dreams.
Now, speaking of Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
for those in the audience getting to know you for the very first time, care to share your screen name on IG?
Yeah, so it's EmanuelDaProphet, EmanuelDaProphet.
And do you remember what that age was in your life when you actually signed on that dotted line?
Shoot, I was 26 at the time, I was 26 at the time because it was like the 14th of September, and my birthday the 11th. So, I was 26.
Now, everyone's circumstances are different,
Mm-hmm.
but for you personally, why did you sign a record deal at that time in your life?
Really, because, like, I felt the shift in my life. I felt like new elevation in my life, and it was just like, I wanted my music to be more mainstream and out to the world and to the population in a bigger eyesight, you know what I'm saying? Like, independent is cool, like all that, you know what I'm saying? If you money hungry and stuff like that, but for me, it's not even about the money. It's about how much people it's going to impact, how much people that I'm going to impact through this music, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it being on a global scale, potentially being on a global scale and on a mainstream eye, that's really where I wanted my music to be at, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I really signed in, like, to help my family out, really, and build a legacy, show my son that you can really chase your dream by being positive.
Now, have you been offered a deal in the past before this opportunity?
Most definitely turned them down.
How many do you think over the years that you turned down?
About 3 that I know of, but I know more hit my management up at that time. I don't got the same management no more, though.
Why not?
Because, like, when you elevate, everybody can't go to where God is taking you. So I had to get a new management and things of that nature. Because I got a new team now versus then.
Care to share the deals that you did turn down?
I'm all good. Shout out to them though.
Can you at least say if it was a deal from a major record label or a major artist?
Definitely.
Or independent record label, independent artist?
Definitely a major record deal, and an independent deal as well. 2 independent deals I turned down.
And what was your reasoning back then of turning those down?
Really, it wasn't even about the money. It was really just like the vibes that I got from the people wasn't really the vibes I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, far as genuine and just like the love. I was looking for a certain type of energy that I didn't receive.
Now, you've already presented the reasoning of why you signed this deal in particular.
Most definitely.
But when you had passed on a major record label offer initially, did you feel any regret with that? Did you feel like an opportunity like that may not happen again? So if a major does reach out, you would go for that?
No, I always had confidence in myself and in God that it was something greater for me. Like, that's one thing about me. Like, I'm never giving up on my dreams. I'm never giving up on the promises that's over my life. I'm going to continue to go forward. That's just the way I am, really.
And back then, those 3 deals that you received, maybe quite possibly more through that management that you mentioned.
Most definitely.
What was that courting process like from those record labels for you? Like, how far did they go to try to get you to sign?
Well, it'd be like a bidding war. So many people grabbing out, but it's like that's the most they're going to do is grab, you know what I'm saying, keep on trying to bid. But other than that, it's just like that's just what it was. I never really knew too much because I had management, but I knew the amount that they wanted me, but that was about it though. I just kept recording and kept doing shows in my independent waves, and that was it.
In those 3 offers that you had received that you turned down, were any of them more financially lucrative than this current deal that you've accepted?
Truthfully, I don't even know.
Just curious there.
Yeah, most definitely.
Now, anything else you want to mention about a record deal or a question you weren't asked people want to know about one?
Well, just know when you sign a record deal that you have to do 100 times work than when you was an independent artist. And it's a lot of requirements, and you got to get up and be prepared for it. It ain't all bad, though. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely not easy.
Now, to an independent artist hearing this, they might say, why 100 times more? Because when you sign with a major, wouldn't you just let the foot off the gas pedal, so to speak, and let them do the work?
Because if you want to be the greatest in your sector of influence or wherever you put at, you got to do 100 times more work than a regular average person. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like going from high school basketball to the NBA. Like Michael Jordan said, he practiced how many times? Like, he practiced way more than other, basketball players. So it's like with me, I want to be the greatest, so I'm practicing like I'm Kobe Bryant or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm steady in the gym. I'm steady working out. I'm steady doing songs. I'm steady in the studio. Like, it's a process. So, like, with that process, you got to, like, stay above and not beneath. And that's really what it is with me.
Anything else in regards to record deals?
Have a good lawyer. Have a great covering, great team that's going to help you understand the things and how to move throughout the industry. That's it.
And full disclosure, a rep from Quality Control initiated this interview.